Hello everybody. Good evening. I'm so happy to go live tonight. I told y'all I was gonna go live today. I wasn't sure about the time, but here I am. So let me tag everybody and let y'all know that I'm live. All right. Hey Regina, welcome. I'm so glad you can make the live tonight. Hey Regina, where are you tuning in from? Let me tag everybody. Beautiful. Welcome. Hello, Ayana. Welcome. Come on in, guys. Welcome to this evening's live. I haven't done a weekend or evening live in here in quite a while. Mute, hi. Hey, Felicia. Hey, girl. Come on in, everybody. Let a friend know that we live if you got friends up in here. Where is everybody tuning in from? Let me know. So let's go ahead and get started. So tonight we're talking about, can PCOS be cured? Can it be cured? I think this is a really valid and important question for us to get into together and really understand fully, because it's not like a strictly yes or no answer, hence why I am filming an entire video about it. Um, hey, Talia. Hey, Ayana. How's your evening going? How are you spending your Saturday? Welcome. PCOS is really not about your ovaries. Your ovaries can be involved, but it's not about your ovaries. But at the same time, the things that cause PCOS can affect you even if you were to even have a partial hysterectomy, a total hysterectomy, because PCOS affects your adrenal glands. Can y'all hear me okay? Is this choppy? Am I coming in clear? Because it's a little choppy on my end. Hey, Tarika. Welcome. Talia. Can y'all hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if I'm coming through clearly and it's not choppy. Let's see. It's raining today, so I just want to make sure that y'all can really hear me. Um, so, anyway, how PCOS starts, right? When you have elevated male hormones in your body, this can then cause you not to ovulate. And then it can cause these cysts sometimes for people. Cysts are really just follicles that never finished doing what they needed to do. Okay, thank you, Felicia. It's clear now. That's good. So, cyst is a total misnomer. So really, I think, and a lot of people in the PCOS medical community think that we should rename this, that it should not be called PCOS, but it should be called androgen excess disorder, because that's really what's going on. You can not have cysts on your ovaries and still have PCOS. And so I think it just really misguides women as they're learning how to take care of their bodies and what to do. So, can it be cured? Legally, I cannot say that it can. What I can say is that it can be reversed. And I'll add to that, whatever you're doing to reverse PCOS is what you have to keep doing to keep it reversed. So it's not a one time thing where you just do this one cleanse or you go on this one diet or you use this meal plan that we got for 4 weeks and then it's just reversed and you never have to think about it again. No, it requires a total lifestyle change to address all of the reasons why it began in the first place. Why do we end up with elevated androgens? Y'all know? Yeah, we've been talking a lot about the PCOS subtypes, and that is why we develop excess androgens. You have inflammation, you have insulin resistance, your adrenal glands can become fatigued, and you might be coming off of birth control, and that could temporarily cause an influx in your androgen levels. And so we have to look at all of those root causes to be able to reverse it and keep it reversed. So, can it be cured legally? No. Can it be reversed? Absolutely. And it can be reversed without the use of medication, without weight loss surgery, without any invasive measure. It really takes nutritional changes, lifestyle changes, and using the targeted, right, natural remedies that are meant for your body. Now, we had another question come in around this topic, and they asked, well, why don't our doctors tell us these things? Why is it so hard to get diagnosed with PCOS? And it'd be easy just to like vilify medical providers. But that's not what I'm going to do tonight. What we are going to talk about is the fact that they're a part of an entire medical industrial complex. This is a system that, at the heart of it, is not designed for your health. It's actually designed for profit. It's designed for profit. And doctors go through certain training, they are given what to say to you. And it's very rare that you're going to find a doctor that is going against the traditional training they received. But that is who you want to find, and that's who you want to partner with. So if you go in to see your doctor and you're expressing concerns about your body, your menstrual cycle, your mental well being, and they are discounting what you're saying, it's time to find a new provider. So instead of asking, like, why don't doctors do anything, we have to see them for what they are. And they are one part of the whole picture of your health care. And the majority of your health care has to be done through taking ownership and autonomy over your body. I was on a call today with a beautiful young lady. She was telling me about her journey with PCOS. And what she said is that talking with me helped her to understand that she can take possession of her own voice. We all have a voice that deserves to be heard. We deserve to advocate for our health and for our well being. As a full spectrum doula, I've spent time in hospital rooms, in home birthing situations. I have advocated with and for my clients in settings that were not designed necessarily to support good maternal health outcomes. And what I've learned in that skill set is that the more informed you are, the easier it is to have advocacy for yourself. So when you show up in the doctor's office, you need to have a plan on how you want to direct that visit. I want you to know, okay, this is the lab work I need to have done. If that provider is not supporting you in getting your lab work done, then definitely get another provider. Also, you can get your lab work done independently. There's also a company, it's called Prove, Proov. You can order at home tests where you can test your site throughout your cycle to see where your progesterone levels are and really get an idea of what's going on within your cycle. So nowadays, we're blessed with so many options outside of traditional medical care. I would also advise you to seek out an acupuncturist, someone who is trained in traditional Chinese medicine as a part of your care team. They are going to help you in the reversal process because they look at PCOS through the lens of the entire person and everything that you are and the disease patterns that are showing up in your body. Because although there are so many similarities in how we experience PCOS, we're still individuals, so we need individualized care. So, to recap, why don't doctors tell us what we need to know about PCOS? Why is it so hard to get them to diagnose us? It's a systemic issue. And with any systemic issue, we have to then take ownership back into our own hands of our health. So that means putting together the right team, learning the information for yourself. That's why in my program, my course is designed almost like a university where I want you to come with a pen and a paper. I want to understand your learning style. I want to make sure you're getting it, and you need to be taking notes and really learning and going back over the content. Even within this group, if you use the search button to search in this group, you're going to find almost a whole course on PCOS by itself. If you put in breakfast, androgens, hormones, PMS, heavy period, whatever symptom you got going on, go in the search bar, search your symptom. You're going to find so much information and insights and action steps for you to take. If you have not gotten your lab work done, definitely put hashtag lab work in the chat, and I will make sure that you get a copy of my PCOS labs guide. And in that guide, there is a link to go ahead and be able to get your lab work done independently. You do not have to depend on any medical provider to get your lab work done. So again, if you need assistance in your lab work, put hashtag labs or lab work, and I'll make sure you get that guide. Because we need to understand what's going on inside of you right now so that we can put together the right plan. And the last piece of what was asked is like, can this be cured? Felicia, thank you. So, can this be cured? I have spent the last, I'd say, almost 2 years answering that question, really, and answering it in a very in depth way where we're looking at what are all the root causes of why this comes to develop within our body. Yes, it's the elevated androgens, absolutely. Yeah, Felicia, I'm hearing that so much where you come to the doctor, you tell them what you need with your labs, and everything that you're requesting is not done for whatever reason. And so that's why I'm providing that independent link if anybody needs it. And I'm encouraging you to find another provider if you have to. It is okay to choose somebody else and choose someone that will listen. In that first visit, you want to ask questions. If I request certain lab work done for me, will you do that for me? I prefer to work in collaboration with my medical provider. Is that something that you can accommodate? So I want you to be very assertive from the beginning of walking into this exam room with your medical provider. And you have to be an advocate for yourself. We cannot assume that they're going to give us the best care. We just can't. They're human beings, they're part of a system, and we have to go into that system with understanding and our eyes open. And so when we think about how to reverse PCOS, for me, the first step is to open your heart. And that might sound like, what? But after working with so many women, what I lead with when I first meet you, I want to know what the vision is for your health. So, everybody that's here with us tonight, take a moment in the chat to write down what your health vision is right now. What are the goals that you want to reach? How do you want to feel in your body? Take a deep breath, drop down out of that head and drop down into the heart and relax. and really get clear on what you want in your health. Even if you've written down health goals before, it helps to revisit your goals often to maintain clarity over what you are accomplishing, why you're doing all the things that you're doing for your health. And with any goal, you want to always capture not just what you want to do, but how you want to feel. So in the chat, share with me how you want to feel in your body. What do you want for yourself? Hey, Jana, welcome. Kenya, welcome. Aisha, Dominique, Zay, Raphael, welcome. Tarika, welcome, 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 everybody. What we're doing right now is talking about our health goals, but we're talking about it from the sense of creating a vision of how we want to feel in our bodies, what we want to achieve for our health with PCOS. That is always the starting place because it's almost like you're getting into the car and trying to get the GPS to take you somewhere without putting the address in. We need to be very clear about what we're trying to do with our health. It's not just about symptoms, it's about the bigger picture. For example, maybe you want more energy so you can keep up with your children. Maybe you want to look in the mirror and feel really excited or at least content with what you see looking back at you. Maybe you just want to feel like a good mood every day. You want to wake up and start your day from a good feeling space in a good mental space. These are all the goals that honestly have nothing to do with a scale and everything to do with the long term quality of your life. That's really ground zero of where you need to start in the process of reversing PCOS. So, the more clarity you can get on how you want to feel and what you want to do, the greater your chances of success will be. And honestly, this is coming from coaching thousands of people. I've been working as a holistic health practitioner since 2011. And I can say, in observing the people who have the most success in their health, are the people who have clarity. So don't sleep on this part. It's just as important as the remedies that you're going to take, as the food you're going to eat, the lifestyle changes you make, the movement that you do to move and exercise and gain strength in your body. All of those things are important, but getting clear on your vision is just as important too, if not more important. Oftentimes, we start to do things before we ever give ourselves enough time to sit and reflect internally on what we really want for ourselves. Plus, as we go through different stages as women, what we want can shift, it can change, we evolve. Who you were in your 30s is very different at who you will be in your 40s, and so forth. And so, if you haven't updated that vision for your health at your current age, I really want to encourage you to take this moment with us now to do that. So, that's step one. The next step is to get quick relief. Quick relief comes from decreasing your androgens. So, what are you doing? Put it in the chat. What are you doing to decrease your androgens right now? Are you taking spearmint? Do you use a supplement? Do you take saw palmetto tincture? One second, sir. Do you take saw palmetto tincture? There's so many things that you could do to decrease androgens, but choose one and then get super consistent with it. And then it's about regulating your nervous system and dropping your cortisol levels down. Hold on, y'all. Eli, no. And then you want to drop your cortisol levels down. So you really want to focus on some sort of stress relief that you are pulling into your life on a regular basis. This could be meditation. This could be restorative movement. This could be um, a breathing practice that you have. So there's several things you could be doing, but whatever you choose to do, you want to do it consistently enough where it is lowering your stress hormones. So those are the first two major things you want to master. The third thing is your breakfast, but primarily you want to eat a breakfast that's low in starch, low in high carbohydrate foods. You want to eat a breakfast that's very protein rich, full of healthy fats. If you want to add non starchy vegetables, that's great. And then really hold off on adding higher carb foods until your lunchtime. That alone is going to make a huge difference in how you're feeling, in any bloat, fatigue. It's going to help start the process of healing insulin resistance. Just those habits alone. So that is what I have for us tonight. I hope that begins to answer that question of can PCOS be cured? If you need more support, I'm here for you. Drop a hashtag support in the comments. Reach out to me in the DM. Tomorrow, we're going to have a private sister circle where we're going to talk about the natural approach to PCOS reversal even more in depth than we did tonight. So if you want to hear more about it, you want to get that full roadmap, have a sacred and safe space with other sisters from this group to connect with in a deeper way to form actual bonds and not just going live with me, but talking to one another in a sister circle. Please come out. It's tomorrow from 6 to 7 p.m. To get an invite, please DM me as it is invite only, and I will not be making that link public. And I look forward to supporting every woman that is there with me tomorrow. I look forward to holding space for you. This is the start of embracing your natural PCOS reversal era. So let this group be a place where you get education, community, and support. If you need support beyond what we do here, then reach out. Let's talk about what that looks like to get one to one and group coaching inside of my program, Sacred Rising. It's designed with us in mind. It's built to be a safe place for sisterhood, for healing, and for coaching and behavior change. Like really making long lasting, sustainable, permanent changes. So it's been a pleasure to come in and just share a little bit. Make sure that you continue to show up for our anti inflammatory meal plan challenge. We're going into week 2. So you should be meal prepping and meal planning now. If you're having any issues with that, let me know. And then I'll see you guys next week for our next PCOS Q&A. You can drop your questions in the PCOS Q&A chat if you like, or you can anonymously submit those questions via the PCOS Q&A form, and I'll leave a link to that form in the comments. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.